Alright. Alright, what's up everybody? Just get my settings sorted and then we'll jump back into it. Yeah. Did you see what was going on in that coffee cup there? That was pretty crazy. I swear to God, I'm just gonna have to write my own algorithm for a background cancellation algorithm. I mean, it doesn't help that the
Captain,
actual armor is
everyone
super
will
cheap.
be in the library, just inside. If they're were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Bet I'll ever win. I'm suggesting it's so outlandish. All the phenomena. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Patrick, you expect us to believe in fairy tales?
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that.
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager? Gotcha.
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment. You should take some time to get settled in. Come find me when you're ready. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with... So, I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Besides, having a little mystery gives us root. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. You've done this before, eh? Wise one. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be trapped. You mean besides the ship, We do have some funds we can disperse from time. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring... Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Good.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you, Captain. Now that you also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development.
Some people love that kind of space.
Captain, I will proceed.
We need to talk to John Tuala. You can thank Barrett for that. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. I will admit, it was something of a... Glad to haul what it... So long.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects. That was intense, wasn't it? I guess a lot overwhelming. I'm Noelle. It's really... Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that... We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of... Oh, right. If we're approaching this... What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of. He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. Unfortunately, that's what a lot. I'm not saying you didn't really see. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we're all in this together. Planning on sticking around? I think we can find a spot for you. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
It's you and me from here out. No, it's fine. My parents considered themselves to be... By the time I was old enough to start questioning these... It's not that I don't want to believe in anything. It's having been out there, in the... I'm sorry if that disappoints you. You mean apart from being... Well, let's see. I pride myself with... And as far as planetary exploration, my... Exploration is my... That being said, before I graduated from school, we called ourselves Ironic Comet. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those... Certainly. Sure. Bye for now.
Captain. It is. I am relieved. I will. The exploration of an unknown planet can be it is even possible to set up multiple. A planetary scan will reveal and while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze. The scan booster is the most obvious. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect a particularly prosperous outpost. The blueprints you need to construct an outpost. You may. I will do. I am powered by wheels and cogs. Constellation recovered me from an abandoned. I am told I was in quite a state of disrepair. Since then, I have been That is correct. I am a first-generation Model A robot. As such, I was some data from my time on Earth's moon. Very little of what is in the Constellation is an exceptional. My programming dictates that Constellation has seen to it that I possess a. I have been programmed to comprehend my body is crafted from Logically, I believe the correct answer to be the airplane, followed shortly by the. Illogically speaking, I am inclined to believe that they make good case studies in how yours. I am looking at one. I hope that was a suitable response. This is a difficult question to parse. However, I find that the music of ancient Japan has a pleasantly mathematical sound. The same is true of the. I have dedicated significant time to. You are an exceptionally curious. That is a difficult question to parse. However, I have been kept busy since Constellation acquired me. That satisfies in a geographical sense, but I presume that you are using Barrett, however, regularly complains about. It would seem that spending an extended, perhaps someday. Understood. Lunar Robotics is a their headquarters was once located on Earth. Today, Lunar Robotics products are still. It is impossible to read Barrett. If you are asking for it. Barrett has not shared many despite repeated attempts. Based on my understanding, I find you to be a more my likelihood of expiration due to corporeal destruction. Disengaging conversation.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the iPhone time.
Well, I suppose. I am sorry I besmirched your chosen. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans. Not fair of me to take it out on you. So, let's start. Oh, welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large scale. I'm a fan of self-reliance. Funny thing about companies. You build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day. For years, I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and... Me? Someone has to fund all this, and all my success. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, and, as you've now seen, those Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed, but now, I don't suppose you have a hit? Yes, I imagined as much. I'm no scientist, frankly. We're most well known for ship manufacture. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessel. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help. Until next time.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. You matter too. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade. I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could've... Both you and Barrett saw... Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want it... It has to be, right? We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Well, there was some... Oh, I had made a really incredible discovery. So I tried to steal it back. And after a long talk, we realized Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years. Can you imagine? But... Take care of yourself.
My contact is in Vanguard recruiting. Talk to you later.
Oh, I should probably see if I can do some manufacturing. Hold on. Also, I hope she has a spacesuit, because this is gonna be real
While
awkward
we're
if
here,
not.
perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
Where do I go? This looks fancy. I see. I have nothing that I need for any of this stuff. That's what it's telling me.
Good day, Captain.
Bro, this guy promised me manufacturing facilities. What the hell?
We've always considered ourselves explorers. This really is.
Jackpot. I see, I gotta research a bunch of stuff.
Whoa, that looks lethal.
surveillance all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Vous cherchez quelque chose?
Sure.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good. Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about... Glad to hear it. Yeah. I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close. Really? Well, I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours.
Vous cherchez quelque chose?
Really? Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than just being... What about you? Whoa. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Not too bad. You'd be amazed. I can't complain. My boss told me yesterday that I cleaned up a kid's vomit today. Well, you know, it's one of those days. I wonder if my boyfriend will take... Sometimes I wonder if me and my boyfriend... But somebody's... Well, that...
Vous cherchez quelque chose?
But there is a place called The Well that might... See you around.
Gotta stop hoarding, man. Also, I'm gonna grab some eye drops and be right back.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
Kinda wish I took the perk where mercenaries occasionally hunt you down.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Never a dull day in the big city. Hey there. Always nice to see. Oh boy, I didn't mean for you to... Listen, you just... That work for you? Let me know if there's anything I... Yep. I've got something. You would love it, I guarantee. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some... But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also... Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Very clever. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish. I need to get my... I really do. Before we see... I am in no way asking you to do it. This is just one friend talking to another. And if, hypothetically, that were... You,
Surely you're not seriously considering...
Yeah, sure. I can wait the 18 months until they release it. Probably. You're in the right place. You know, I'm usually all for letting folks... Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost... Catch you later.
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me. I guess you could say I've always had it. Yeah, well, I go all over. Retired, actually, from too many lives to count. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No? Oh, you're on? Of course. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger. I'm sure we'll see.
You picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making them strong today. Cheers. Nothing like a cold one after a long trip through the space. It seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work. I'm billing myself as a weapons expert. Most travelers like having someone on their crew who's good with firearms. Oh yeah, plenty of us. There's a whole branch of massed scientific wing called... No, I'm not. I figure if I hung around long enough... Dang, that's too bad. Thanks anyway.
Hey there! You look like the planet-hopping type. Got... plenty. I'm comfortable on a ship, especially... I get it. Make your way, then.
Yes? I'm looking to join a crew. Astrodynamics. Stick me aboard. No more than the average trooper? No?
Yes, what? Do you have room for one more on your... Okay, maybe.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, the kind that need to be paid off quickly. And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the detail. Anyone can shoot at targets, but I take them out. You're not gonna find a better... So... Yeah, I think... Well...
Have a good one. I really love this place. Couldn't imagine living in... There's a huge tree in the... Trust me, it may sound... Or maybe I just love trees. Oh, sure. I love talking. Not to mention... He's a Marine. He keeps telling me it's safe. All I ever hear about Sidonia is how many people get... I hope you're right. But, it just feels good to get... Until next time.
Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Sure thing. Stop by and... Anytime you'd like to catch up.
Hope you're finding everything. Oh, please, take a look.
Gosh, still got 0
Thanks for
credits.
coming in.
Does that make sense? Hasn't even been like a day. Also, is there a way for me to hide my suit when I'm not in space?
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Okay, how do I get back to my ship? Oh, it's over there. I knew that.
Their own expect your ship for decorating their ships with heat bleaching. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
How do I put stuff in like the cargo bay on this thing?
Hello.
Where to next? carrying enough clutter there? Or should we find some more?
See if we can get the vendors to refresh some caps in 24 hours. I don't know what the expectation is, but we'll see. Or like what the amount of time I need to wait is. We're testing it out.
Get up and get going. We've got the stars to explore.
Hello, Captain.
Need some work? Anything I can help you with? I'm sure you can find something. Just check out the Trade Authority kiosk next to my booth. Otherwise...
That was the biggest waste of inventory space I've ever seen. We got like 800 credits for all that shit. It's like 100 pounds worth of trash. Okay, no more picking up garbage in this game, I think. Definitely not as meaningful as picking that stuff up in Fallout. Let's go do some
Something
space.
you might be interested in. Here. I picked it up on one of our latest planet. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old. Check back with me from time to time after.
Gave me a flower. It's funny.
Struts retract. Let's get out of here. Hell of a view from here.
So I still have a lot of stuff to do here. Fuck.
Setting down.
Where am I? Somehow I ended up in the industrial outpost.
Oh, you're going to regret this. Give it your best shot.
it! Totally lost them. Hope you've calibrated that thing. John Tuala, in Mast. Fine by me. Until later, it's you and me. I'll only carry the good stuff. Bye-bye. My contact is in Vanguard. If you have any gear... Bye. I'm glad you're handling the messy work.
Well, shit. How does this guy not see me?
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Bugged? Use a fucking medkit, Jesus.
Is that you?
Real question is, can I change my direction that I'm, or like which hand I'm using, so I can look around corners from the left without exposing my entire body? If I'm gonna plow very hard, it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass to just be standing in the open getting shot to death. I don't know, dude. Auto move, hold the run open quick keys. Toggle POV, reload and sheath activates. Melee, strafing. Doesn't look like it. Might just have to go first person for this. Man, that guy ran. Should be fine, right? Can you get drug addictions in this game? Probably.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
I prefer the health and the O2. For a goddamn cappuccino. Jackpot.
We need to talk to John Tuala. Okay. Too many odds and ends. Time to let something go.
Right, carrying on odds and ends is what got me the AA-99, lady. No ammo. Two safes in here I can't access. Feels bad.
It's you and me. Feel free to drop some stuff into my bag. Time to go?
Trying to see what the hotkey is for flashlight. Holding the F key. Okay, there's no like vent lock, it looks like, so I think I'm shit out of luck.
Messing with the fleet? Oh.
Anything valuable?
Thought we were about to die in the explosion there.
My contact is... I'd be happy to get... Maybe another time.
We've exhausted our search here. If they come back, there's 2 safes and a locked door we can't access yet. So. Pretty good value for those things, actually. Of course, mines would be a thing.
Anything interesting in range?
Dude, this game is fucking huge.
Find anything useful?
I'm going to end you.
That part of the life form should prove useful.